Hi, welcome back to the second part of our Google Ads course. This one we'll be going through how to create a search campaign, going through everything from how you select your budgets, your bidding strategies, your campaign objectives, as well as how you select keywords and write good Google Ad copy. Let me just start by going into the Google Ads account here, and first you'll want to click New Campaign. So once you've clicked Create Campaign, you'll be given this list of campaign objectives, and you'll want to select the ones that will allow you to create a search campaign. This will be sales, leads, website traffic, or create a campaign without guidance. The other objectives will allow you to create different campaign types within Google Ads, but these are the four that will allow you to create a search campaign. When you've done that, click Search, enter your website address here. This doesn't really do anything here, but Google makes you enter it for some reason. Then when you're on to the next step, you can select the conversion goals that campaign will be working towards. We will have another course going through setting up conversion tracking, but by default in an empty account, you'll see purchase and purchase subscription. So just select purchase and then we can set the conversion actions up later on. Name your campaign. This can really be anything here. Usually you'll want to make it so that it's clear what that campaign is for. So we'll say usually the region, say the campaign name and the campaign type in these titles. For now though, it doesn't matter too much. Then in the enhanced conversion section, you can turn this on or off. This doesn't matter too much either way because it's something we'll have to set up later on when we do the conversion tracking. Then click Continue. Next, you'll be presented with the bidding section for your search campaign, and here you can use the information that we showed you in the last video to make sure that you're selecting the best bid strategy for the campaign. Here we'll just select clicks because it's a new campaign, a new account, and we want to get some data into the account first. Next, in campaign settings, you'll want to make sure you turn the top two things off here. They are pretty much just ways Google can get some more money from you. So the Google Search Partner Network is those third-party websites where you'll see sort of a search bar at the top. You can take a search and it will just show your ads on various random websites. Usually the quality here is pretty bad, same with the display network. So just turn these off. Google will make sure it uses up your entire budget, whether it's on Google or on these third-party networks. So you can save money and get better efficiency if you turn these off. Then you want to select your locations that you want to show the ad in. Again, you can just enter in the locations you're targeting here, or in this case, we'll just select UK. And then you've got to make sure that you click the drop down and change from presence or interest in to just presence in. This is an annoying default option by Google because presence or interested in. If you're interested in going to the UK on a holiday, you are not interested in a UK service or product necessarily. Presence in just means that you're actually in the location you're targeting. So if I'm targeting the UK, it's just people that are living or present in the UK at that time when the ad is shown. Next, Google has only recently added this, I think in the last month or so, but it will ask you if you're running ads for EU political reasons. Just select no here, unless you are. Yeah, just select no. Otherwise, you can set this at the account settings later on, and that will also just default select no for every new campaign you create. Next, again, is a pretty new feature. AI Max for search campaigns, again, has been out for a couple of months. I'm filming this in October 2025. AI search, we've been testing it on a few brands, not seen incredible results, but it's really a different campaign type, I'd say, to search campaigns. It's a mix between a DSA and a Performance Max campaign, which I know we haven't covered in the course yet, but it's a very automated campaign type where Google will choose the keywords and the landing pages and sometimes the ad copy, and it will just try and use machine learning and AI to get the most out of your entire website. For now though, we're just not going to turn this on and click next here. And that's pretty much like the actual campaign setup. Next, you've just got to add your keywords and your ads.